In today's video, I'm going to show you exactly how to roll back the timeline in Fusion 360, which is arguably one of the most powerful and essential features for anyone working with parametric design. If you have ever felt overwhelmed by a complex design, or found yourself in a situation where a mistake early on is causing issues later in your model, then mastering the timeline is your absolute best path forward. This process allows you to travel back in time to any point in your design history to make edits, check measurements, or simply understand how a specific shape was formed without being distracted by later modifications. It is a fundamental skill for both beginners and advanced users. If this video helps you improve your CAD workflow, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button to stay updated with more Fusion 360 tips. Now, let's get started. To begin, we need to locate the timeline. If you look at the bottom of your workspace, you will see a series of icons arranged in a horizontal row. This is your historical record of every sketch, extrusion, fillet, and joint you have created in this specific file. The timeline is the heart of Fusion 360's parametric engine, and understanding how to navigate it is key to non-destructive editing. Within this area, we need to find the timeline marker. This is the vertical bar positioned at the far end of the timeline, often accompanied by a small black arrow or handle. This marker indicates your current position in the project. Any feature to the left of this bar is currently active and visible in your viewport, while everything to the right is essentially in the future relative to where the software is processing your geometry. To perform the rollback, simply click and hold your mouse on this vertical bar and drag the marker to the left. As you slide it back, you will notice that the icons in the timeline become grayed out, and more importantly, the features in your 3D workspace will start to disappear in the reverse order they were created. This is what we call viewing earlier features. Fusion 360 hides all features that occur after the marker's new position, effectively taking your model back to an earlier state. This is incredibly useful if you need to insert a sketch between two existing operations, or if you want to see how your base geometry looked before you applied complex textures or fillets. While the marker is rolled back, you can even start new commands, and Fusion 360 will insert them exactly at that point in history, recalculating everything that follows once you move the marker forward again. It is like having a rewind button for your physical design. To return to the latest version of your project, you simply click and drag the timeline marker back to the far right. You can also right-click the marker or the timeline and select Move Rollback Bar to End if you have a very long history and don't want to drag it manually. Once the bar is at the end, Fusion 360 will recalculate all the subsequent steps, and your full, updated model will reappear in the viewport. If you made any changes while the timeline was rolled back, the software will attempt to solve those changes into the final geometry. This is the beauty of parametric modeling. Remember that if you ever feel lost in a design, rolling back is the easiest way to troubleshoot errors and refine your work. It keeps your workspace clean and your logic sound. If you found this tutorial useful for your 3D modeling journey, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.